coming right up. The Celtics taking on the Magic. For the Boston Celtics, they've been playing well. They've won 4 of their last 5, dictating the pace night in and night out. They look to continue their style of play with another win here tonight. Magic Celtics, only on 2K Sports. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The forwards for them, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Chase in at the center. And for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The Magician out there with Suggs. And it's Valentine in at the center position. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Now here's Brown. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. He kicks it to G. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Wagner on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Here's the Magician, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Chase the pass to Tatum. And he makes that one.
The physicality of Jason Tatum, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
Pass to Banchero. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And that one's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday up top. Knocked loose. Here's the Magician. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Now Brown, the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. A nice shot by the Magician.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Holiday, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
So, Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
First free throw is good. Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Both free throws good from Wagner. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's the Magician, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Magician's got 7. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 7 points in the game.
He's got a knack for making the hard shots. That was not an easy bucket for Brown.
Wagner against Tatum. Oh, that's blocked. Here's G. He also had a big impact in that win against the Bucks. And that's going to be a travel.
Magic ball.
And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Look at G, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wagner passes to Valentine, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Here's Holiday. He has yet to score. And Tatum out top the key. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The Magician no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Jrue Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And he's good on the second. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. The top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
The pass to Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Porzingis. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to the Magician. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 9 points for the Magician.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees the shooter and gets him set up nicely.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 5th in blocks. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Here's Banchero. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass. Getting after it for the second chance.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Porzingis looking it over. Down low. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's G. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Banchero. 23 points for him the last game against Denver. Wide open. And they get it back. And the jam by Valentine.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Here's G from 15 feet away, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Orlando called for the foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
That free throw good from G. He makes one of two that time. Orlando leading. Here's the Magician. 9 points in the game so far. Pulls it from 20, and he knocks down the jumper. The Magician's got 11 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Porzingis to 2. Cans the shot from the wing.
Defense looking very helpless. This is what makes Porzingis the elite talent that he is. Pressure doesn't get to him.
Here's the Magician. He's got 11. Back to Wagner. G with the rebound. G's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spot.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Valentine. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Jalen Suggs. Here's the Magician. He's got 11. Basket good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Has to Chase. Fades back. And that one goes long. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's the Magician.
Come on.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. Third spot, the Celtics.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Tatum against Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
Brown against Caldwell Pope. Chase. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Banchero up top, guarded by Tatum. Banchero passes to Isaac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Here's the Magician. Light covering. A nice shot by the Magician.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in for Brown. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Count that one. Tatum's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Banchero missing. Boston leading by 3. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Here's the Magician, and it's White with the rebound. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Poked away. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Number 1.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Chase, and again it's Boston converting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
The Magic trail by 9. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's the Magician. Then there's Suggs. And it's Valentine at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
At 6'5", Suggs has really good size for his position, and he knows how to use it when he's inside the painted area, too.
Here's White. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum down low. He's defended by Wagner.
Wagner takes a lot of pride in trying to make a defensive impact and does a good job contesting the shot there.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
There's White following the bucket by Orlando. It's blocked. Now, here's Suggs, guarded by Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Tatum. He's perfect from the line this time. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
The shot by Valentine, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Over Suggs. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
This is one of the things that makes Holiday so good. He's able to concentrate at a high level, even when the defense is right there.
The Magic again can't hit. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Magic. The pass to Suggs. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Holiday. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Pass to Isaac. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Look at the numbers for Suggs. He's around 14 points per game, just over 3 steals and 5 assists. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it is he gets great position and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Now here is Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and finished off by Horford.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
Wagner against Brown. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he lays it straight in.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
And Clark Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Wagner passes to Valentine. Pass to Isaac. Wagner on the wing. Isaac down low. Working on Horford. Caldwell Pope kicks to Isaac. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
White looking around. Down low. Caldwell Pope against Horford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Drills it from outside. Suggs has got 10.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Holiday up top. Feeds it to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. He's defended by Wagner.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Suggs passes to Isaac. Suggs with the ball. He had 19 points in the win against Denver.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
White. And another miss by Boston.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. You look at Valentine, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, G, nearby, just a couple down.
And these two are having no problems with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them a force to be reckoned with inside.
Tell you what, it's almost impossible to keep these young bucks off the glass. So much energy and explosiveness. Really hard to get a body on these guys.
So Horford gets 2.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Isaac outside. Brown against Wagner. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Orlando making some changes. And Carroll comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's the Magician in for Caldwell Pope. The Magic trail by 7. Pass to Valentine. Over Horford. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's the Magician following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And the pass to Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got 10 points in the quarter.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Banchero left side. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. Here's the Magician. And Orlando again with the bucket.
From Franz Wagner.
Boston leading by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Great defense that time from Banchero. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's the Magician. 22 points for him. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by White. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Driving to the basket. A nice shot by the Magician.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Brown against Wagner. Brown the pass to Porzingis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's the Magician. 24 points for him. And there it is for him. Valentine's got his 2nd basket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Brown against Wagner. Brown kicks to Horford. No good on the triple. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 6-point game. That shot wide open. Suggs has got 16 points.
That's his 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
White with it. Picked up by Banchero. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And here's Wagner following Jaylen Brown's 3. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. You've got an open look from deep. Let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. G's checked in for Horford. And it's Tatum in for Porzingis.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Holiday, the pass to Chase. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. Driving the lane. The second effort. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Banchero.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And he makes the first.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Tatum no good. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wagner. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after 2 for 6 start. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Banchero against Tatum. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Tatum. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston Hall.
Here's Tatum. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
You can't exhale at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
The feet to Valentine. Over G. Valentine. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. G is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And it's Suggs missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now, here's Valentine. Count it. Valentine's got 6.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Holiday left side. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
The Magician passes to Valentine. Here's the Magician. Fires from deep. G with the rebound. G's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Holiday. Outside, Porzingis drains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Suggs passes to the Magician. Fader on the way. The shot, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And it's good for 2.
Wagner knows how to pick and pop. Sets a solid screen and then gets out of it quickly into the roll to his shooting spot.
Here's Brown. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Top of the key, Holiday.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. And you look at the Magician, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
Now, here's Brown, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Brown kicks to Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
You gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Free throw good from Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And Brown drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Magician passes to Valentine. Over G. And Boston with the rebound. G's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Tatum dishes to G. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 11 points.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Suggs with the steal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Valentine. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Suggs. And then for Boston, Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And it's White in for Brown. Here's the Magician. Rebound, Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Celtics foul. Drew Holiday. First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Celtics leading by 11. Outside Tatum. Tries from 10. Inside Tatum.
And Tatum continues to improve as a passer. This is really an example of leadership.
Banchero passes to Isaac. Back to Banchero. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Here's Tatum. He's got 16. Into the lane, Tatum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Holiday inside the line. Rebounded by Isaac.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Banchero. 11 points in the game. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the win. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
White down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That three off the mark.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to the Magician. Got a piece of it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been...
Oh my goodness.
Man. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Banchero against Tatum. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Magic trail by 12. Pulls up. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. That's 28 points for the Magician. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Get that bucket in no time at all. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. And it's Banchero missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Celtics leading by 13. Now here's Tatum. He's got 20. Horford finds Holiday. Unhindered, going all the way. Pull-up jumper. The Magician, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Isaac. The shot by Holiday, no good. Over in the corner, Banchero. Back to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll get another chance. There's the lob to Carter. Holiday looking over the floor. Boston again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here is Carter. currently averaging almost 6 points a game. But on the bucket, and it's 6 points for Jonathan Isaac.
And, you know, even when you D up Isaac, he keeps his focus on the rim. Excellent concentration. Fantastic at scoring over good defense.
Banchero against Tatum. He dishes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. Tatum sticks the three on the tee.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Horford. Kicks it out to Banchero. Now the pass to Holiday. And it's blocked. White against Caldwell Pope. Pass to the Magician. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The Magician's got 8 points in the quarter. Celtics leading by 11. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For the Magic, Valentine's checked in for Carter, and Wagner subbed in for Banchero. And then for Boston, Porzingis is checked in for G. Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 16. Inside, and stolen by Wagner. .55 seconds left in the third. They get the rebound. Valentine. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Valentine's got 8 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
3-on-3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
White left side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I like the concentration and focus of White as he knows he's going to get contact and he's able to score through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler and he does some good moves too.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics up by 15. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got the Magician. Franz Wagner is out there with Isaac. Then there's Valentine. And it's Suggs in at the point. This is out there for Orlando. It's good.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes to Wagner. It's good.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Wagner from long range. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
that one on Horford.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Valentine. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Magician. Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunity.
Horford, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good work there as it goes.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Out to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Caldwell-Pope outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Outside, Porzingis. Orlando grabs the miss. Valentine's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wagner against Brown. Wagner passes to Valentine. And the champ by Valentine.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Horford, no luck. On the Magic with possession. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Valentine passes to Wagner. And it's sent back by Horford. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And then for Boston. G's checked in for Porzingis. Tatum comes in for Brown. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Here's Valentine. It's deflected. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Tatum looking around. Here's Chase. Over Suggs. And that one's good by G. G's got 27 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Outside Holiday, kicks it to G. Takes a shot at the elbow. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Wagner against Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Wagner.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Here's Tatum. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Banchero.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Celtics leading by 9. Holiday. Over Suggs. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And that's 31 points for G.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Valentine again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And that one's good by G.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Valentine kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Tatum down low. He's defended by Wagner. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. And White slams it in.
He wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Suggs with the ball. Takes a 3. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magician, he's checked in for Orlando. The Celtics also changing it up. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brown in for Derek White. The Magic trail by 17. Feeds it to Valentine. Plays it up and banks it in. Valentine's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Brown inside the line, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Banchero outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Brown with the bounce pass. The three from Tatum. Here's Chase. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. G's got 37. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Brown. A nice shot by the Magician.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Outside Holiday to the inside. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Holiday. 27 points for Jaylen Brown.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Wagner. Takes it off the glass.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. Passes it to Porzingis. And here is Brown. Back to Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 19. Here's the Magician. And Boston with the rebound. G's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Holiday, the pass to Tatum.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
First free throw is good. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And so Tatum nails them both. The Magic trail by 21. Here's the Magician. Wagner outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brown dishes to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Wagner. Boston, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for G.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Wagner. The pass to the Magician. Back to Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Brown outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.